Good number today. So guys, now I think you can see the questions, right? Let me
Yeah.
just see if you are live on YouTube. Mm, let me see if oh yeah, we are online. Okay. So guys, someone here is your first time on Talk and Talk? Let me know. Okay, I don't think so, right? Oh, you can- my notebook is a little lagging for me. So guys, now you're live on YouTube, and yeah, just for explain how Talk and Talk works, and is a community there. Here you can practice not only English but also the other idioms like Spanish, Italian, French, and so on. Uh, and today we're gonna talk about Olympic Games. Uh, I enjoy a lot this moment, like even when they start in the beginning with the shows, all that stuffs. I think is very unique this moment. And once some athletes win, others lose, and is the part of the the game. So I think everyone can see the questions in the chat. Oh, and just yeah. So let me just split us on the create the breakout rooms for you. Take your time for you to introduce yourself and answer the questions. Feel free. I think it is a good number. We are 8. All right. All right, guys. Yeah. Please accept the invitation and enjoy the conversation, okay? I'll see you later, guys. Yeah, just one person needs to accept the invitation, please, before we start. Oh, okay. Participants. Oh, damn. All right. Let me just. So please, Alex, could you please start to introduce yourself?
Oh, yes. I
Nice.
was muted. Sorry. My name is Alex. I'm 34 years old. I live with my parents since 2019. I'm graduating in software engineering. I have 4 cats. In my spare time, I like to work out and I try to develop games. I like to
Cool.
read too. I like to read most philosophy books.
I see.
Uh,
Interesting. Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, let me just rearrange something here.
Okay.
Who's just arrived? Forgot. Hmm. All right. All right. Thank you, Alex. Nice. Very fancy, you know. Uh, Interesting. Uh, any specific book would you like to share? Like that you'll
Oh,
like it?
I like the one the most is Meditations from Marco Aurelio.
Mm,
It's the book that changed my life about how I see life. And there's
nice.
another one. I don't know how to speak this word in Portuguese, but
Mm-hmm.
it's from Seneca.
Mm,
Uh, um, I will speak in Portuguese. Sobre a brevidade da vida. It's very
interesting.
good because when you see that people at their time, like 2000 years or more
Mm-hmm.
ago, they had the same problems that we have today.
Mm-hmm.
They thought about the same things that we think today, and most of the time in the book, he speaks about the time that we have,
Mm-hmm.
and that sometimes we are willing to argue about money or posses, né?
Mm-hmm.
But we don't argue about losing our time since it's valuable and you can't take back time, you know. Once it passes, you don't get it back.
Interesting point. Just before we continue the presentation, but the topic today about the Olympic Games, but I think that's very interesting because it has a phrase from a guy James Clear. Basically, he says something. Let me just try to find. Uh, well, let me see. Just because sometimes people. Hmm, let me see. Is there very interesting point that you bring today? Oh, here. There are four types of wealthy, like he said, right? Financial wealth, social wealth, like financial wealth, like job position, you know, like money, as you said, social wealth, status, and third, time wealth, freedom, and four, physical wealth, healthy. Be aware of jobs that lure you with one and two, or final and status, but rob the third and the four, like the freedom and the physical, you know. So this our generation are trying to value more these nowadays, I guess, like not only the job position, the financially, but if you are not able to work from home, you know, something like that, to manage your time, if you don't has a quality of time, our generation are looking that for more, you know. And you think like doesn't matter if you like a doctor has like a research I saw a lot of young doctors like they die earlier than the others because they has more money and a status of the position, but they don't have time to enjoy the things, you know, and that doesn't make so much sense, right? So thank you so much for bringing this. I really appreciate. Yeah.
There there was a question that he makes
Mm-hmm.
in the book about this, and he said that there was people who was like, I will work till my 45 years old, and so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend my life resting and relaxing. And he
Traveling.
asks,
Yeah.
who granted you that you're gonna have time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tomorrow is never granted, you know. That's something
Good,
that
great
we
point.
have to think.
Yeah, it's like the phrase "carpe diem," right? We need
Yeah.
to enjoy the time. Very good, Alex. Thanks so much for bringing this. And Midian, would you like to introduce yourself? Say where you're from, what you
Okay,
like to
okay,
do.
okay.
Yeah.
I am Dian. I am from Rio de Janeiro. Is here in Talk and Talk is my eighth time here. I am a software developer, and I like to watch a TV series. I like to read books. I like to go to the gym, and I like CrossFit. CrossFit is the exercise that I most like, and that's it.
Amazing. Yeah. Do you have any favorite team from soccer that you support, like Flamengo, Vasco, or Fluminense?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
like soccer. No.
I see. Okay, I see. But do you like sports in general?
Yes, I am watching the Olympics games. It's very nice,
Nice.
but I don't like soccer.
Okay, okay, no worries. Thank you. Appreciate. Nice. Andre, I saw your message. But if you wanna try to speak, okay, feel free. I can translate for you if you want. Okay, just let me know in the chat if you would like to like to introduce yourself or just listening today. Okay, Andre, just let me know if you got me. Okay. All right. Luciana, are you there? Would you like to introduce yourself? Luciana, you're muted. I don't know if you are talking. Okay, let's move, guys. Here. I'm Johnny Hertel. I'm 28 years old. I'm Christian. I I'm this moment pursuing a master's degree in electricity, electrical engineering. I work with electricity market, as CCE, the Chamber the, of Commerce in this electro energy commercialization area. Uh, yeah, and I like so much Olympic Games that's why I bring this topic today because we are like is the part of the history, like we saw very. I think my one of those my favorite guys was Michael Phelps, like is I like so much to swim, and this guy is incredible in the four types of the styles of the while he swing, like he's amazing. And that's start. Let's start. Okay. Let me see, Alex. The question number one for you. Okay. What Olympic event are you most excited to watch in the Paris 2024 games and why?
I don't follow too much the Olympic events, but I do like two of them. I like the Olympic gymnastics and swimming. And
Yeah.
and but I prefer the Olympic gymnastics
Uh-huh.
because those guys are awesome. Both male and female, they
Yeah.
do fantastic things.
Yeah.
I like to see.
Like we have in the female team like Simone Biles, Rebecca Andrade, I guess from Brazil, right? And the girls are amazing. But in the male team, to be honest, I don't know. I don't follow so close. So do you know any famous athlete in this area?
No, I don't share to someone specifically. I
Mm-hmm.
just like to watch all of them, all of
I see.
the countries, and so it's so fun, and that's why I like it to do calisthenics too. It's
Oh,
it's
really?
not some yes, it's not
Oh, no
something
way.
equal, but it's something that it's a, a little bit near what they do.
Bro,
So it's
high
so awesome.
respects. It's
It's so
very,
awesome
very
what they do.
difficult, yeah?
Yes, it's so
Yeah.
awesome what they do. They do the extreme point of calisthenics, and
Yeah.
it's very good to see the limits of the body and to see the effort they put on this.
Hey, amazing. One day I just went in a visit class in California, but it was not my cup of tea. And that's one of the guys in the college. He came from this gymnastic area, and I think you you have this sport when the guy migrate for this new area, and yeah, like Arthur Nori, I guess, from Brazil or something like that. The the with the Argos, I don't know how to say, but he's makes so much effort, to be in a position. Oh yeah, it's definitely. I think it's very very difficult, and yeah, I like to. I was while in the my lunch watching the girls of the France run to jump. It's very very difficult, yeah, and yeah. congratulations that you practice this sport. High respect because it's really difficult, to make the movements, and yeah, need to a lot of effort. Congratulations. Yeah. All right. M- uh, median. Median. Then the question number one: what Olympic event are you most excited to watch in the Paris 2024 Games and why?
I watched today. I saw today the fight judo, and
Mm,
I like to see swimming. I like to see all the races of the Olympics games, all the run, and for me, it's so interesting. And what more?
yeah.
The most of
Did you see?
part of fight, I like it, and the new games too. I am really curious about them because for me it's so different. You have a
Hmm.
dance like a sport, and I want to
Yeah.
see how they will test or how they will put points in one type of dance or another, or
Hmm.
what the movement have more points in this. And I am very curious about the the dance, and surf too because is new, is surf, the dance, and I forgot another, maybe skate.
Skate,
I
yeah,
forgot.
skateboard. Yeah, the surf and the skate it already was in Tokyo, but yeah, it's something that recently I got you. But breakdance, I guess, is totally new, and it's very interesting. These new sports, like I like to. I was watching the judo, like Larissa, something like that, and the how can I say? I forgot to say medal, bronze in English. I forgot. Let me just see.
Bronze is bronze.
Yeah, it's the same. Oh,
Yes.
I got you. Thank you. Uh, and I saw was very excited because the girl was like, how can I say, repescagem, and then he won the from the German, and then she fight with the woman from Italy, and that was very like in the Godot uh, uh, movement, something that when they apply something the person won and was very excited. And I was the I watched also the Fadinha. I forgot the name, but in this case was Raíssa Leal was very nice also. And you see like how difficult it is to win a medal in Olympic Games, especially in different games. And but yeah, definitely I like to watch this news sport also. It's very exciting. Thank you, Midian. And okay, let me see. André, would you like to to answer the question number one or in the chat? Feel free for putting in the chat. Luciana, I don't know if you can listen to us. Okay, André, no worries. Luciana, feel free if you wanna put in the chat also, or just open your microphone. Okay, guys. Let me just see something. Yeah, perfect. So, Alex, you already said you like to watch the games, but you don't looking forward to any specific athlete, right? Well, that's correct, right? Like, or even the basket, you don't like to see like LeBron James is the big stars, or for you is the same.
I used to watch fights when I was younger, but MMA and the stuff. I
Uh-huh.
used to practice MMA, but that's nothing. There's nothing I'm practicing and looking at the moment.
And one of the things that I like to, I don't, how about you about the athleticism, like the like I remember using Bolt, the guys, they speed a lot, very fast, you know, like. And by the way, just to share, guys, today I just participate of the one race, like 10 kilometers. Was like very challenging for me, you know, like he was here in Osasco, in my region, you know, and was very, very pleasure the feeling when you are just arrive, you know, like I think this sport has this thing, like if you just walk alone, it's not the same, but a lot of a crowd of people go with you, you know, like it's very uh uh nice the feeling. And I like to watch the athleticism, but it's more in the fun of the games, you know, like historically it's swimming first and then the other skate, you know, and then you see others. All right, so Alex, let me see. I just mm, yeah, the question number three. How do you think the Paris 2024 Olympics will compare to previous Olympics, like in Tokyo, right? In terms of organization and atmosphere.
I think the organization will be good since they look like very serious about receiving people from other countries. They do have the fame to don't like people from another country, but I don't think
Oh,
it will be shown in the events. But it's a
you
place
say
of
they are not
history, you know.
friendly with the others?
They are
Yeah,
not so friendly. They are
yeah,
not so
yeah. I
friendly, but I think it's most of the time what I say to my father is that when you go to another country, it's like you are going to a stranger's house. You have to respect their
yeah, the
costumes.
culture. Yeah.
Yes, the culture, but um, they have some very distinct costumes. Like when you sit to eat something
Mm-hmm.
and you are just talking, you're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna eat anymore, so they ask you to leave, and that's
Oh,
okay for them. It's okay for them. It's a costume. It's culture. We are not used to this, but we
we
have
are
to
totally
understand.
different.
Yes, we have to understand that not our culture, and we have to respect. It's okay,
Mm-hmm. Good
but
point.
it's a place of history. It's a they have nice views, interesting places to visit. So I think that it will be a good atmosphere since they have so much history to show.
Have you ever been there in France?
No, I never left Brazil, but I know people from there, and
Mm-hmm.
I know people from a lot of places in the world, but I never
Yes.
left Brazil, even to visit.
Not yet, but one day
Yeah,
if you want
yes,
to
not yet.
be great, great, great. And there's another thing because the in Tokyo, because of the pandemic, it was in 2021 actually, right? And we didn't have like uh audience, you know, like the public like we see nowadays. And this make a difference, like especially in an event like the skate, when they has the support of the team is totally different, right? The atmosphere about this competitive sports, you know, and yeah, this makes so totally difference when you don't, because in Tokyo was some much more restrict, you know, like the things because of the virus, you know. And Mijan, did you follow the games in Rio, like in 2016? And
16.
did you
I worked
remember?
in the Olympics Games.
Really? And
Yes.
could you please share with us how was the this experience for you?
Yes, it was very nice. I worked in one the village in the competition. I have opportunity to know different a lot of foreigners, more than journalists, people who worked inside of the games, not athletes. I was in other village and was very very interesting. Was a great opportunity to talk with foreigners to have this what this new opportunity who was the first outside of the I think United States and Europe was the first time in others in other not just about country, more about out of the Europe because all the Olympics games happen in Europe or in USA, but was the first time in South America, and it was in Brazil. And for me, it was a great opportunity and was so nice. I really like it.
Nice. One sec. Guys, just I'm sorry because my dog just inside in my room and I need to be attention because sometimes she destroy the things. But Emilia, did you meet with some uh foreign guy like and then you practice your English just to take some.
Oh, of course, people from all the world, Italian, a lot of Americans, people from Canada, people from a lot of countries in Europe, Chinese, Japanese, Mexico, I
Nice.
all the world, and some countries in Africa, South
And
Africa, and I a lot of foreigners.
uh-huh. And even in Spanish, did you
I didn't have opportunity to speak Spanish because the people from Spain who speak with me was speaking in English,
oh, I see. Uh-huh. I got
and
you.
from Mexico too, he was speaking in English, not in Spanish.
I see. I remember in 2014 the World Cup was here, right, in Brazil. And I remember in the train in São Paulo, I just hear some guys from even today we listen the voice in English. I think because of these events, like when you receive people from different parts of the world, and yeah. But in that time, I didn't speak English, so I remember just once a girl asked me information, and I know how to. Actually, at the time, I didn't know how to arrive in the by subway, but it's very uh not good sensation when the person needs help and you can just say because of the language. All right, yeah, yeah. Thank you for sharing. And just let me say, let me make another question for you, Eugene. Question number four. You already said actually. You already said about this one. Mm. Yeah, the question number five. If you could attend any event at the Paris 2024 Olympics, which one would you be and why? To watch the event.
Me or Alex?
Yeah, yeah, you.
I really don't know.
I see.
I am just pay attention this the games, not all the games, and I don't know. For me, this the Olympics games now is different than before. I was
Mm,
waiting more, and I don't know about these games. I really was waiting more because the Olympics game is part of the culture of the world. Is a
mm-hmm.
competition of nations, and I was waiting more. This is what I'm
But
feeling
in which point did you expect more?
about the
Like,
event, about the history, about what they show, like in China. Oh my
mm,
God, China was amazing. Was in China or in Japan? I don't. Not was now. Not was in this.
mm-hmm,
Well, I don't remember if it was in Japan or China. For me, it was amazing. It was incredible. You see the organization, you see all the points. They pay attention and show their culture for all of the world. They pay attention to the athletics. They pay attention to make the city more clear, more organized. And in Paris, a lot of people are talk about the organization. A lot of people are
mm-hmm,
talk about the don't have a train, don't have a subway, don't have a uh, they don't feel safe. And this
mm,
is so bad because
mm-hmm,
Olympics games you are sharing for your nation, you are sharing for your country, and you have to pay attention in your security. You have to pay attention in your life, and I am not.
Hmm.
I don't like. I think
Okay.
if being in other country, it will be more. It would be better. I'm not sure about this, and I
I
don't.
saw I saw a guy, a Brazilian guy, he paid like 15,000 in Rio to watch the ceremonially, when they're opening the games. But he was complaining because he paid very expensive, but he paid for the perhengue, like yeah, I just saw the title and very quickly, but yeah, but I got you, and yeah, thank you for sharing, for be honest. And all right, so let's move, Alex. Let me see. Um, yeah, let me just. Yeah, has any question that you'd like to answer? Just I don't know, maybe you're ready to say about it. Then I'm thinking. Yeah, what do you think about this new the question number four, new sports or new events they introducing recently in Olympic Games? Like Midian said, she liked it, these new sports. Uh, what is your opinion like? And just another point, because it's interesting because we have the Winter Games, because it's obviously it can happen in the same time. But yeah, what do you think about this new kind of sports?
I think it's good because you're
Hmm.
using your body. We have
Yeah.
the classics ones, but it's okay. I think they could bring music, dance even more. It's something
Mm,
very interesting to watch, and it requires a lot of effort from the people who are practicing it. It's something that you have to have a lot of body control when you watch people dancing. They are classical dance from Spain, Mexico, so it's very good to watch them, and I think it's a good thing.
yeah, you'll say something that make me to reflect these days. When you use your body, right? But I was thinking they has the I forgot the now in English, but when you use the horse, actually the horse it is the athlete, in this case, because of course the person there needs to training also, but I think the movement is much more effort than the horse to jump the things that the person, like has a Brazilian that he like is I think he 6 or 7 time he participates in the Olympic Games. But I think for me the crutch, I, it's like something that I just my opinion little polemic, but in the F1, because I think it's something that you need the technology, like the car, the need to be good. Of course, maybe I'm because I'm very ignorant. I don't follow it so much closer, but yeah, I value more sport when depend only the person, like don't because in this case the ability you can doubt, like if the other guy is really good but don't has a good machine, don't has a good horse, like that doesn't mean a lot. Did you agree with this, more or
I,
less?
I
I don't know.
agree with you. The horse is the athlete.
Yeah.
Well, I think what they look in the sports, in this kind of sport, it's more like the precision, when
Mm,
uh, when to execute a move, or when to make the horse do a move, but mostly it's the horse. So I,
yeah.
I agree with you. I think the Olympics must have things related most about the body, our use of this, the strength, the precision, the agility, those kind of things.
And Alex, I don't know if they use this word. Let me just see the prejudice. Do you think why, in your opinion, they didn't include these new sports earlier? Like, do you think it has a little prejudice, like preconceito, in these sports, like in skating, the break dancing, and another ones that they didn't put, but one day they maybe. Why do you think they didn't include this before?
I agree. I agree with you about the prejudice about the new stuff they are putting in the Olympics, but I think they they began to change their mind. You know, like the world is always changing. If you don't
More
change with
open
them,
mind, yeah.
yes, you have to have open mind. Since there are sports, people like skating. Some people prefer to do skating and not running, and it's perfectly normal.
Yeah.
We have what we like, what we don't like, so it's okay to just do things that we like. And so we have people nowadays more open-minded. So
Hmm.
I have they had to include this before.
Yeah, and I'm thinking because I like to play chess, and I think the chess is one of the games that you don't need to use a lot of uh your physical body, like of course you need to move the the pieces, but I think you need to use your brain a lot, and maybe why they don't include chess. I don't know. Maybe because this game, look at the interesting. Another games you has like the Olympic Games, uh, and they have the Paralympic Games. Maybe chess you can include this one person that has physically problem, and the other. Um, I don't know. We think you can thinking. Do you has
It's
any other sport?
inclusive.
Yes, inclusive. Has any other sport like chess? And do you think you already said they could put more dancing type of dancing? Has any other that you think can easily join in the to participate in but they are not in the Olympic Games? Do you think in another example?
I don't know. I think that's something that will come with the time. Even
Yeah.
calisthenics. I don't know if
Mm,
people were gonna put this
uh-huh.
sometime in the future, but I think that things will come with time.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. All right. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Alex. Megan, the question number for you, number 6. What impact do you think the location of Paris you have on 2024 Olympic Games? And another question for you. Uh, with what was the things in Rio, especially that was good happen, like the here intense, like for this from for the city, for the community. Do you think it was good? And which one was not good, in your opinion? Uh, like the when you choose a city, like in Rio, you bring some things good for the infrastructure, maybe, and others maybe not so good. Like I saw a news like in Paris, they took the guys who live in the street and they just removed for far cities, like just to they don't want to poor persons in during the street while the Olympic Games are happening. So what your opinion about this topic? Is feel free for saying.
They changed a lot of things in the city, and they put a wall from the airport to the village who hide the favela, and this was so ridiculous for me because it's part of the city. Is people who live in the city all the time. They born here, and they. But the good things, they did a lot of buildings, and they changed. They did the subway, and what more? They there was a lot of jobs not just from company, the people who sell things on the street, and it was good for the city. And what more? Let me think. Was one thing good that I really don't remember was good for the city, but I don't remember now. But the bad things too was a lot of people, all the part of the city was so full. The capital, of course, the capital was so full, and the beach was very, very full. And what more?
Mm-hmm.
Was
Yeah.
more this part, not just there was a good part and there was a bad part, and even
Mm-hmm.
now there is one wall who hide this part and don't make sense, but it's the government.
Yeah. And in Brazil, you're gonna receive the World Cup soccer from women in general in 2027. And I know you already said you don't like to watch soccer, but in your opinion, how good it is this for the sport, especially for the women in Brazil, and also for our economy, like because World Cup involves a lot of big cities, like São Paulo, Rio, and another capitals in Brazil. So how do you see these events in Brazil?
Will be here.
Yeah, in Brazil, probably in Rio also.
I didn't know here in Rio
Yeah, probably also because like when you had like your World Cup for
is
men
all
20
the country,
or sorry?
all the part of country.
Yeah, different part of the country, right? No, it's not like Olympic Games that is centralized in one city. But
Yeah,
the so how do you
I
see?
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, in 2 years, no, in 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Amazing, right?
Yes.
Do you plan to work in this event?
I plan to not be here in Brazil, but I will share for the events that everything will be well, have a lot of jobs for everyone, a lot of constructions, a lot of road. They change the hospitals and make the people be more have a more education, who speak another language, who support them to what to have an opportunity to speak with foreigners in the good way, and to make it the best Olympics is what World Cup in the world. I wish the best for our country, but I didn't know that, and I will search about this,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very interesting. Will be very interesting for Brazil, and I don't know about the I am think now about the place when you play soccer, like here in Maracanã and São
Mm-hmm.
Januário. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know another states, but if it's okay for the World Cup, or they will have to change something, or they will, I don't know, they will contract another account, another.
Stadium. Yeah.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about this because it's 3 years. In 3 years, there isn't enough time to do this. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
Yeah, let's see. But we already received like two events, big events like this. I think it is not easy, be challenging, but I think we already have had the stadium. Like, I think just to reform some aspects, but I think it will not be a problem. But thank for sharing. And Alex, what do you think about this event?
I think it would be very good. Um, even to like a lot of people will be watching the the this kind of event, and for women specifically in soccer, it's very good. It gives a lot of um,
Visibility, maybe.
yes, visibility. I was looking for
Yeah.
for this word.
Uh,
And I think nowadays people don't see how much talent they have. I think they have to be appreciated more, like the effort. And I don't know if you watched any of their 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 games, and it's awesome to watch.
yeah,
I
totally.
prefer
And
to. I don't even like soccer, but I like to watch them, and I prefer to watch them over our male selection. I don't know how to
yeah,
seleção.
I feel. Uh-huh. And yeah, I totally see you. And uh, yeah, it is something that uh now I think is changing. They are because they put more in the television, the things, but uh, but there are a lot of it still has a lot of uh gap between the male and female. Uh, I think if you compare the salary, maybe it's totally different. And I think maybe the big clubs in Brazil, like São Paulo, Flamengo, and others, started just because they are obligated maybe to. Uh, but I think even we are still has a toxic masculinity, in Brazil, and I saw already bad comments about even when nowadays we have more women, how can I say, narradoras, uh, female, like uh, they you saw in even in the games for the men's, and you see comments like, "Oh, a woman are just comment the game, like or when the woman is the person who will be responsible for the take the care of the games, I think we still need to to increase in this aspect, but yeah, we are changing baby steps sometimes. But I think this event can contribute in this aspect, like to change the minds of the persons, especially for the men that don't like to watch. And yeah, the girls are definitely very good. I'm a Tricolor Paulista. My favorite team is São Paulo, but I like to see the girls from Corinthians. They are amazing, like no, they are like very top, and they won very cups. And I think that's very good when you see a crown in the final game to watch the girls. But we still need to to work a lot in this aspect. But yeah, oh, I need to bring the guys back. So, has any other comments about this aspect uh, from you guys? Feel free about the Olympic Games. I don't know in general.
No, I'm okay.
All right, all right, Alex. Oh, I just found the Maria another club. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Let me bring the guys back, the girls back. But yeah, I'm very excited to. I feeling this Olympic Games a little different. Because various in other editions you saw United States in the beginning from in the top of the ranking, like a gold medal and silver, bronze. But nowadays I think it's not. The other countries are more competitive. Like this is good. Like you are not seeing more a monopoly only on one country. But I think they you still. I don't remember the last edition they didn't was in the top. Like let's see how this you if this you're gonna change. Maybe China or he's curious because has specific sport has very tradition like in one country. And let's see how this gonna works. Brazil is very good in the surf. Gabriel Medina. Italo is not in this edition, but Yeah. Hey, girls, Wanda, Maria.
Hello,
Hello.
we came back.
Yes. Hey, Wanda, how was the conversation? I just saw now was Maria and the other person didn't just leave her, I guess. I don't know. But
Yeah, Drew fell
mm,
down. The connection is so unstable. Fell
I see.
down and appear and disappear,
Yeah.
appear and disappear.
And Wanda,
Normally,
and let me know, did you is have you already been in France, in Paris? Did you know
yeah,
this?
4 times.
Nice. I just asked because I knew it's you traveled from different parts of the world. And how do you see this event there? What your impression about these Olympic Games in
I
Paris?
I like so much Olympic Games. All the time, I feel the creativity of the
Mm-hmm.
people, and part is complicated, part
Mm-hmm.
is so beautiful. I love the
And which
Olympic
sport did
time.
you prefer?
What?
Uh, which sport do you prefer?
I prefer the start. I I like to see, and then volley. I love
Oh,
volley. I feel so emotional with volley.
did you play this sport, this bowling at the college
No,
or no?
no, only scuba diving.
Scuba diving does has in Olympic Games, not yet, right? Maybe
Yeah, not
one day.
yet. Not yet.
I see. Nice, Wanda. And Maria, how about you? What's your uh, favorite sport in these Olympic Games?
I'm really excited to watch handball, gymnastic. I don't know how to
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we were even talking in the group chat, me, Vanda, and Ju. Ju fell, né? Her connection is it's falling
Unstable.
down
Yeah.
a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times. And we were talking about how we are excited to watch skateboarding
Oh
to
yeah.
Raíssa Leal.
Was very excited. Yeah, I watched it. This was amazing. Yeah. The Japanese girls was very perfect. But yeah, the amazing. I like it also. That's why I bring this topic. And yeah, guys, I hope you like it to discuss this. And yeah, any other comments in general? Someone would like to share something about final comments? That's all.
My final comment is thank you for
Oh, my
bringing
pleasure.
this conversation, this subject. So good to see you
My
again.
pleasure. Yes, Wanda.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're so sweetie, and yeah, my pleasure. Thank you for being here. And guys, that's it. So thank you for today, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday, right? And I hope to see you soon. All right.
Thank
Bye bye,
you.
guys.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.